What's up, everybody? It's Mount here, going back to our videos. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today's video, you see there's a pre-debate with kong19100. You guys are not going to believe how this debate correlates with everything that I'm trying to do for the debate with him, because it went down slightly when it wasn't supposed to be the procedure what I wanted. Obviously, when you try to do something, it's not going to go what you wanted. But at least start would be more defined with a form of being cool. This man, kong19100, seems cool. Maybe he is a different comment of how things are going, but it seems like when this man gets mad, it doesn't get the case of what he wants, or somebody not taking into consideration for what he's saying, including a case of criticism. His forms going red hairs them debates, comes at them personally, and starts being reckless. I'm going to show you our messages here, and this is not me showing off Bitcoin in private DMs because it's straight to the formation of the point. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down just a little bit. But give me just 1 second because it's going to be a little bit hard to line up with this camera of mine. Okay? So within this is where I'm going to try to debate him, explain my point, and he tries to go ahead and just be out of focus for this. I do want to apologize for messaging pretty late at night as after I finished editing my video. I don't know why I said I don't know why I was thinking of this, but I was thinking of like asm or autism. I don't know seeing what I said, but I wasn't trying to come at him or any form of what it is. And he does. I'm not trying to degrade him or anybody with that comment how it's like, but it's just so weird for me to go and say something like know to define what I'm trying to say in the chorus, how it's going. I seem a little bit of a tongue stroke there, but I'm defining the take for how I want to go and do things, and it's not the form of what I'm trying to say and all that, because I have my compound relativity, what I'm trying to say to him, and I'm not trying to degrade the vibes of what he's trying to say, because I'm not like him who will come at people and be excessive, because I'm calm and I'm not coming out my way to go and come at him. You see in this, he starts red herring and proceeding to form all these big vibes and things that don't have any form with matter here, and just keeps going on and on about it. Okay. So the messages here lined up with the rest of them. I'm not trying to exceed the take of it. It was fast and scrolled. Jesus. Okay, we're just gonna have to go ahead and line it up anyway. You're saying I'm bugging when you come to comment, and I said I wanted to debate. I didn't bug you. I'm trying to make a point. I said I wouldn't debate you on power scaling. It's pretty obvious. I don't know why you're mad, because you're so bugged, unquote, out, then say no to my debate. But you seem mad, I mean you seem mad, not your, obviously, because someone disagrees with you. Made a video of my own talking about it too. I was asleep when you texted me this. But you know what I want? So I don't know why you were coming off like that, but that's besides the point. Are you down to debate, yes or no? That's a link to my video. He goes, he tells me, tell me here what your problem is. What do you disagree with exactly? Okay, well my problem with your video, and you need to understand I'm not going to start making response videos to everyone who wants to debate, including you. Okay, well I get that. I never asked you to. This is just a form of me trying to get out my opinion to you. Other people, well, I don't think you're concrete with the advisement of how scaling works. And you conceded to what a formation of how it's like, so you obviously know it definitively, but it feels like you're never going to understand the formation of value. Also, you degraded higher confirmation of you even being here. You say don't care much about scaling. Well, if you don't incorporate a combination of scaling as a formation of fact sometimes in your videos by what you're trying to comment as a way to scale the characters or say defend the reason for why characters aren't doing something from the author's point or the form of their value, their power, if you're not going to be able to incorporate them with the exact take of understanding, if you don't care that much about it, or when people try to discuss with you about why you will counter like that, form your way to be like this. Because I tried to have a conversation with him, because we're all here texting for this, because this is a look on my computer, because I can't show you guys the messages from my phone, because it's with a bunch of different other things that are private, and also I don't really know how to work the camera in between my phone, and this is more definitive for me with a full camera outlet view. And also probably wouldn't really change the comment of what he's doing here anyway. You say this, but then you want to form it as this. I'm not here looking for clout from you. You say this, but I'm proceeding to go ahead and lie my opinion on the internet. And I have every free right for the Constitution and a defining comment of what is the internet supposed to be for in some other cases, depending on what you want to count as what the internet can provide for you, to express my opinion as a content creator, at least someone trying to pursue to be a bombing one, and form my opinion. Other people do that, So if you, in your own words, want to come over here and take down my video or take down this video, you can do that because my point's still going to be there. And I'm still going to formulate everything that I'm trying to do. And technically, it doesn't even make sense for you to even do that, and I don't think you even can. I'm using your fucking voice, not the rest of your stuff. I'm not about to get heated and annoyed, mad, whatever about it, but you're forming all this stuff to be butthurt and get mad just so you can come in a way to say that I'm doing something bad, but I'm a voice that follows my opinion. Also, Doom's videos are still up. The person you're talking about, I'm not going to get too much on him because I don't really care that much about him and your beef. But you're talking about taking down my video, but you won't proceed to take down his video. I feel like you're only trying to do that so you can come in your way to me afraid of you, so I won't be able to fornicate all these other videos. Do that if you want, bro. I ain't scared of you. Just making that clear. But anyway, what I was saying than this is that you say some things that I feel like you could be informed about because I feel it's a little bit dumb. But I'm saying that to respond to him, but not with this message, with a comment of why I disagree with him. Let's see this bar for a second. Trying to make this fast Paul comment what I'm trying to do. Should have from the beginning with that comment what I did want to see to go ahead and count for the argument. But whatever. He already seems passive aggressive with it right off the rip. I did. I was stating in the conversation, and we fully debated, and I can make that clear. But anyway, you say that the characters don't have range, which is true. I agree. But at the same, then you degrade at the same time the lineup for their power, I feel like, and don't understand, I don't understand is what I meant, how the main core points of the scaling or the story works with them. A little bit of a take of criticism on me. I need to incorporate a better alignment of checking within my grammar and segments. It's not that serious, but I feel like I need to rate this. Quite wrong, but keep going. Alright. Also, as a honest understanding more that will get like 2 of my confusing points answered, because I have 4 points like I mentioned in my video. When I'm back up with this, it feels like it's getting fuzzy on the camera right now. I hope you guys can see all of it good. And this doesn't become bad, because last time I ready to debate with somebody, you guys can even hear me. I hope this suffice to go and set up all the alignment of it. You guys enjoyed the video, like I said before. How the main core points of scaling or the story works with them. A few points answered as you saying what you would scale King and Godzilla at. Okay, but then my final point, which altogether is 4 points, is that you come and say that they would destroy things, but then say that they can't because of destruction in the story, even though you're forgetting the writer's point. Monsters don't have large enough range to destroy continents, okay? I never said that they did. I said that's understand for they not to destroy continents. I agree with you. And if they can't hit what the continent destroying force, their range isn't large enough, okay? Still not the formation of my point, okay? You're forgetting the fact that these characters don't actually need to do that. And when it comes down to your point of Godzilla saying that he wouldn't care if he destroyed because he can swim underwater, it's kind of dumb to me because you're forgetting that Godzilla does care for people to some capacity. Now he does. He's a compound offender. Okay, no, that's stupid. It's really not. Godzilla was dropped from the atmosphere. Okay, yeah, but that wasn't on him. That was on King Ghidorah. Doesn't change the point. Okay, I know. That's why I said that, but you're disclosing the factor of the value of their power. The writers prevented Godzilla from causing a far more powerful impact because it's going to ruin the scene. No, I'm not. Well, yeah, you're right, but you are because you're not actually accounting for the formation of the fact that these characters have a great amount of value to control it. It's really not to me because you're saying it's stupid, but you're not proving it's wrong. I know, but you're also forgetting the value of his power not to do it. And Godzilla, in my skin opinion, can't, be destroying a continent anyway. I'm acknowledging that it's a strong impact or feat, but it's written to not actually ruin said scene. Him being dropped from there doesn't matter to me here. It comments for what it is, but there, thinking that was here. It comments for what I'm trying to say in this take of the comment of my entire point. It's a precise for there. Pun intended. Good for you. I mean, it's good for you as well because you mentioned you said that's not the form of what I'm trying to talk about. I wasn't trying to be passive aggressive, but you don't have to mention a formation of points, and I'm cool with the 4 points I have to inform you that I disagree with you. Precisely a combination of what works here and will work in a different place if those points were needed to be there. You feel me? So I'll make that kind of what's happening. I'm glad I'm able to see to line all this stuff up because obviously I can read. This one, make sure this works all good for you. First time looking over big bunch of messages. You still haven't even told me what your argument is. I did. It was good for you because you don't have to worry. I did. My argument is you don't understand it. So in the actual talk debate, I want to prove to you that this is how characters work in value. Okay, I need to tell me what you're actually arguing. Everything you said so far, I've addressed in video, and you put everything with a J. Okay? I'm not trying to fully get on with grammar, but it's pretty funny to me. No, I'm not fucking talking to you. Well, I don't know why you concede to lining up a debate with me. Not concede as a debating topic and all what it is, but you go ahead and tell me one debate before you need to go talk debate. And this man goes off talking about that I want to talk to him from Instagram. I never said that. I said that you want to debate for Discord. Someone will be more concrete to go ahead and do something. He's saying that I'm a weirdo because I want to talk to him when you've never been in debate where you see them talk to people, because most defining debates, that's where you do it. Instagram wouldn't change the factor of my point. I'm just making that clear. You're making it seem I want to talk to you like a fucking weirdo, but it doesn't change it. So go ahead and say what you want. I'm making a video about you. I never said that you need to. You just projecting, you know. But you did just technically conceded to one of my points. No, I didn't. Well, you did actually, because if we're talking about a confirmation of this, I'm going to go ahead and scroll back with this. And now, so my boys, please do not keep messaging me for this entire video, please. I'm saying that you're talking about, well, hold on, I'm going to read this as well. I don't care about skin, honestly. I'm not sitting here going, he's multi-continental, he's planetary, he's this or that, okay? It doesn't change the point of what's happening. How did I even say it right? Doesn't change the account of what's happening or predominant take of what's happening. Words the same line with what it is, but I'm pretty sure I account for what I was trying to say because from what it is doesn't change it. See, I didn't tell you what the argument is, but then I say that you are getting the character's value and you're talking about the range of forms of what's happening. I account for how that comes my point in the main line area for what it's supposed to mean. So with that being said, you agreeing to the formation of the range and our different power, you're conceding to the confirmation of the formation of my point that they need to preserve their value and without this point, but then degrade that formation of what that's supposed to mean. And it takes away the comment of what you're supposed to be saying. But anyway, let's go on back with what it is. We want to debate, not finger text. And well, if you're not, then why are you here? To see what your arguments are, and I account for that. You don't even know your own arguments. I do. I account for them. If you don't get it, then that's my bad in a way. But I fornicate all of it in this scenario, and you still didn't get it. And he starts going off, too fucking bad. I'm not giving you the light of day because you want some clout. You're saying every person that disagrees with you wants clout, okay? Ironic, narcissistic tactic, but okay, keep going. I don't think you use words like that. It's just the comment of what you're doing forms you to be like all that. You just want to incorporate that because you don't have a definitive argument. It's very sad because I'm actually trying to be considerate and understand you, but you come me all this different shit and start being super passive aggressive in between them. And not like you have an argument. I do. I said it in the video and I'm saying it here more clearly so you can watch this if you want. You probably will because you're mad. Then wisen the fuck up and tell me what it is. You did. You said in quote that I said that if they destroyed it, it would ruin out this point or this scene. That's my point. But I'm saying you disclosed the other points. In a video about me, you're pathetic. Other people make videos about you. And just because they make a video about you doesn't degrade the confirmation that you're wrong about some things. You being a fucking narcissist saying that I just want clout. And I'm not ready to go ahead and come at you because I'm not like you. You're over here saying that you're laughing your fucking ass off. When you didn't come any way to go and laugh, when you start getting overzealous about your points, being ridiculous, it just started coming up with a bunch of different things that don't even line up with this and being passive aggressive. It's very sad how you make one thing be another thing when it's not. You're just projecting. In some ways, you're kindly being accurate to be ignorant, but not in the same sense to what it is. And I kind of feel like I misplaced. How do I say it? I don't know why it sounds like a weird way to say that. I'm saying commonly being the accurate formation, being ignorant here by coming a bunch of different stuff to be one thing when it's not the course of how it should be. But you can get formulas all you want, like I said before, but you're just gonna keep red hair. Said that in my own video, you dumb fuck. I meant then, but for view debate, it's easier for me. But if you don't want okay, I can't fucking read this right now. I said then, but if we debate, it's easier for me. But if you don't want to, then we can end the conversation. They come back ready to check. I can read my own fucking shit. I'm not fucking illiterate, but if I remember how he's saying stuff, like I pound with 5 minutes, how you go ahead and have a conversation with somebody. I do. I told you. I don't agree with how you present your power scaling. Are you serious? I don't want clout. You're wrong to me, and you're being passive aggressive. You never said what it is you don't agree with. I did. You're being dumb, bro. With when it comes to the power scaling, I did the alignment of how you're showcasing the comment of how their power is. Because you're being pathetic and unclear. No, I'm not. I made it finally clear, and I'm making it very clear in this. I told you it, and you're getting mad, and now red herring. You talk, hold up, it's maybe line of what it is. It seems like it wasn't even coming what it is. You talk about people getting mad in an argument and disagreeing with you dumbly, but I have a point. If you read or let me explain that, you will get it, but you're just getting mad. Okay, well then don't come here if you don't care about scaling or like it. You made a video about me. You haven't given me one clear argument. You obviously haven't watched football. I did, but I don't need to come in all the video statements that form my point. Because one, you proceeded to go and lie a bunch of shit about Doom. That's not a side of care that I care about. You can come in all that care for yourself, but don't equate me as a person to watch your entire video when it has to formulate the comment of what I'm trying to say. And you give me types from your video, they formulate all the things that you're trying to say. You're lying about that. I did. They said that I think how you showed scaling and your points don't make sense. I want to explain why you're wrong in a debate. Dude, I'm giving you the one last chance. And I did. I'm trying to explain it. If you want to debate, then do it here. This is the debate. This is not a friendly debate, though. This is just fucking texting. But you can incorporate it as a debate if you want. And I wasn't scared to go ahead and do this, so that's why I kept talking. Can't even explain your own point. I did. Are you dumb? That's not even the concession within everything that's happening. I feel like you're saying this if I can't even hear it, but that's the fine case of what's happening, because that's not concession or conceding to any form of what you're saying. You can't come to your own confirmation of what you're trying to say, and you're forming all this stuff to go in red hair. Out with it, dude. Just because I make a video about you don't mean I want clout. That is the most dumbest red herring. He puts good morning gift. Okay, cool. Thanks, I guess. I did watch it fully, but I don't care about vegan. I care about your power scaling points. How I believe you missed the point. You obviously did. Okay, I really don't, because I'm talking about you. If I really do, then I would go ahead and be talking about vegan. I'd probably offend him in the comment. Wouldn't go this far. Okay, dude, out with it. When you went out with the debate, you weren't talking about me talking about a full formation of the debate. Getting tired of this. Tell me what you disagree with when it comes to my power scan. I did. No, it's not a debate. It's talking and showing points. I want a topic, not texting. You have never been in a scaling topic debate, have you? Okay, that was a big extensive lineup. Hold up. Yes, I have. I haven't once been on a call with someone. Okay? Well, that's the line on how most debates when it comes to formation of scaling actually work, but you keep equating that like that's the main way how it works. And I'm not trying to say that's the main coverage how it works, but we don't talk, we debate, we show scan. Most of this is coming of Discord. I haven't used Discord to form a bunch of different debates. I've only been in 2 technical debates. One with that one Kratos debater and this dude, which is not a formal debate like that. Because that's concrete. That's actually a combination of debate, even though I think the person was being ignorant to the form of how I was talking about things. But that's besides the point. I don't plan to. Dude, I'm not getting on a call with you. Stop being a fucking weird. Oh, I'm weird because I'm talking about getting on a call on Discord. I wasn't talking about a call on Instagram. That never came out of my fucking mouth. I said that I want to go and do something. That was my point for a chat. On Discord, you don't have to show your face. And even on Instagram, you don't have to. You can cover up with your fucking logo, and you probably would. And if you say you want to keep your anatomy like H. O'Leary, some other YouTubers, I will go ahead and blur out your face. Believe it or not, my actions will prove it. But it's ain't the same thing as counting for what you're doing because you don't show your face in your things. And you don't have to. Nobody's saying you have to. And no one's trying to see your face. At least not me. But you're being passive-aggressive and not listening. I think you're wrong about how to show you the point of scaling with these characters and how they control their value and power. And then saying things that disclose their power. You need to be more clear. I was being clear. I don't agree with the point you're scaling and the formation of the value of what you're talking about, dude. This is why I want to account for true debate. Because this debate can line up, but you can proceed to even incorporate what you're trying to say right without being excessive and within the actual defending the debate. From my understanding, I'm more concrete according to how I want to do it. So you can keep saying that, but that doesn't even line up. Anyway, let's go ahead and get in line with what it is and the way the show. Hold up. I mentioned some in my video for examples, and I was gonna explain more, but we're not actually having a debate. That makes zero sense. Oh my god, you're being dumb, no offense. That makes no sense. I said I care for your points on scaling, not the video. I'm not a weirdo and I never said it had to be Instagram, Discord, debate chats, PSN something. I'm not getting on a voice call with you. Drop it. Made that clear and I will want to on debate chat or something. But you don't want to do that. Okay, never said you had to here. And then after this, I'm thinking that this is done, so you go ahead and kind of as a way to go ahead and bring it back into the argument. Kind of tighten the Superman to extremely senior and protecting my okay. One, I didn't compare every Titan. I compared Godzilla. And Godzilla's not like Superman with protecting Titans. Godzilla wants to care for the humans. Not the same commonly of how Superman does it. Superman is more particularly human, no matter from being an alien. He uplifts them. He's a personification of hope and a symbol of peace. And even if he's not fighting in a city, depending on where he's at, he doesn't formulate that much power to be that reckless. And Godzilla doesn't either because he cares for the planet. He cares for the people. He wants to represent order. The only reason why he would go out and cause a big combination of devastation to humans is to formulate order in a lesson to not defy the confirmation of a guardian that's supposed to preserve your planet because they have a contingency plan to make a cyborg version of him or just a full-on onslaught of death in comparison to him to kill him, and he almost committed that as a procedure. Even though they were going to destroy their entire planet by doing that, because there's no way you would tell me if Mechagodzilla didn't lose to Kong Godzilla, he wouldn't just come me a big onslaught of death and remaking like one of the heads of King Ghidorah, correct me if I'm wrong, or proceed to account as a way to do stuff. But whatever, that's the point. No, I said as a point for Godzilla, who does care about lives, not the same way though. And we'll see it go online, watch this himself. He's the person who's trying to protect the Earth and restore the order in Titans and humans. Not just Godzilla, because I wasn't just talking about Godzilla. Okay, I get that. King Ghidorah wants to destroy the Earth. He fires his beams at the ground. Also, example, because Superman did the same thing even when no one around him. Nothing happens. I know, but you're missing off this point and how he controls his powers. If you can make a video, then you sure as hell can type. Well, no, because with my video, I'm getting my more point across with from my voice. And just because I make a video doesn't mean I proceed to go in and type. You just want to do that because you're mad. You can't formulate an argument, most likely. But whatever. I'm going to get this little jazz tag with my mouse. Okay. There's a different stuff up. Make sure I'm getting all of it. I'm not, I said in my own video, no, something does, like piercing the whole earth and destroying buildings. The writers have full control over when the characters actually use their powers for feats. Yes, but it's about precise control of the characters as well. And I'm glad modifying all this stuff, what precise take of what I'm trying to do, because you can't understand all this other line of stuff, and I'm able to actually read this stuff. Let me just breathe, got some water close, because the fact that I feel like I'm not about to be able to talk one time. But it is what it is. Okay, look. Let me ask you. Hold up. Let's see what I was trying to do. Okay, why does it keep seem like it's exceeding where I was trying to be? Okay. Let me ask you these questions. Now, it's called controlling their power. This is why I disagree with you. You're saying that, in quote, that it's them holding over power stuff when it's not. That it's about their control in the point of their story. Sometimes they can control their power, but my point is that this wasn't shown to us until we saw Godzilla increase his range into the Hollow Earthy. Well, no, this was shown with different monsters like King Ghidorah, shown from the first movie, and different comments of cases within comics, and obviously the format of him coming all that range and power to one precise full integrator of control. Because he skyrockets the beam, but he actually formulated in a good range and control it. If he couldn't, he would evaporate everything. No, you didn't. At least you didn't say that. And I didn't say to call me. I said to debate me somewhere. I could get my voice out because I want to have a full conversation. And the only one we've seen control this power is Godzilla. I know, I don't want to. If I make a video, it's because it has my voice. You're just saying dumb stuff now. I know. But it's also the control of the characters. You don't know that. What evidence do you have to point to that? Like, hold up, that to the Monsterverse. Need that he would corroborate that like that. Also, we've only seen Godzilla do it, and he didn't look to be controlling it. When he destroyed the aircraft carrier and Hollow Earth, we didn't destroy Hollow Earth. He just pierced in a hole to get to Hollow Earth, and he did control it. And same with, in my point within this other stuff, other monsters can control the component of their power. Yes, he isn't using range, he's using his power, and you have to scale that estimate of power. The fact that Godzilla destroyed the carrier with the same kind of beam shows that he isn't controlling it for the sake of human safety. He doesn't care. Well, he does. He's destroying all of that because he does not care about them, because he's becoming a lesson, because they made something to pursue to kill him. If they're going to try to formulate a way to go and kill him, he'll become the factor to preserve order and the fact that they do not care about him. Because if they defy God in this scenario, they'll proceed to get the consequences. I'm not trying to make a big biblical confirmation of what it is, but they're forming Godzilla to be the confirmation of God compared to humans. If Godzilla was real, he would be God. Don't even fucking cap. Not him or anybody can remember how it's like, but he would. The same thing with almost any fictional character on a level of Godzilla. With that being said, that's why I'm saying he cares in the formation of fights. He'll destroy that shit in between fights, but that's only because it comes with his power. But he doesn't want to cause a big, devastating onslaught. So that's not fair to count for him. So that's pretty stupid. Yes, he is. No, to correct you, King Ghidorah has and other monsters in the comics have done it too. But I'm able to line all this stuff. He's increasing his range and using a much more powerful beam. No, he's not, because he's just charging it from to one coming in how it's like. And he can increase that range with the form of how it's like because he's charging it. But at the same time, he's not actually increasing it if it's just coming in all that power there. He's been able to enclose a bunch of different range of his power on one formation of a person. Does not mean he's exceeding his range. And even if it does, it doesn't defy the form of his power with it. You're talking about increasing. I'm talking about the sheer power that formulates that value. Don't care, we're talking about the Monsterverse. Okay? That's still the fucking Monsterverse. That doesn't change the confirmation of what I'm talking about. I stick to topic. You're just projecting now. He's trying to cover me switching topics when that's not the take of what's happening. It's the same state of matter. He did because he was generating his power. It's shown in the movies and the comics. There is no first comic with Ghidorah in it. I'm not talking about Ghidorah. I'm talking about other monsters incorporating the power with that. And the comics are cant in the Monsterverse. You either don't know that or you're just projecting that. He doesn't do it always. You're saying he hasn't. Wait, he's saying he hasn't, which is you're wrong. Okay. Control their value of power, yes or no, please. God doesn't control his range and power of the atomic breath. He did this during the aircraft carrier being in the hollow earth blast. I made this part of my own video, so there's no concession that you get up monsters can destroy the entire continents with their fist. No, I do not think that, and no, it's not yes. You're saying if it's yes, they'll formulate into that course, but I said depending, so that's not a confirmation of conceding. No form of what you're saying coming into your take of your argument to be true, because it's not the form of what I'm trying to say. Also, I never saw that in your video, so with that being said, that is a comment of conceding. And you didn't propose a scan to form that as not conceding, no, depending on it. And I never saw that in your video, which the same one, because if not, then you do concede. Also, most monsters don't even use fists except for Kong, so, hold up. It's like, it's not lining up. Hold up. Except for Kong, so now and King, to me, ain't even continental. He is multi-building to city highball to me. And the reason why he can break multiple buildings with this one form of strength, with the axe, he come in a big raised blast that recassates so much of the power to disperse how the entire city is coming to connect. Because it made a blast that could destroy a long form of the battlefield where Kong and Godzilla were fighting in Hong Kong, correct me if I'm wrong. And with that being said, over time, Kong could go ahead and disperse all the ricocheting takes of how he could be defeated in the city. And of course, how he does things with the axe, and by himself, he could proceed to go ahead and just cause devastation to it altogether. But what I mean by ricocheting, can kind of see the word I mean the ricocheting format for how he won't proceed to come in much power, because the axe will help him, and even then, over time, he will be an onslaught to destroy the city. But in that case, because I didn't see that video, you conceded there. So on my my points, well, how did I seem like we're gonna go and say there? 2 on, but the same thing, conceded. There, so on, I meant 2, my 2 points, which is gonna be short, okay? So I was gonna try to explain it. Seemed like a weird thing to fucking say there. If I can read, it seems like you were lined up. I don't concede, you dumbass. There he goes, red hair, not attacking the form of the conversation. I'm not stupid. You didn't show that in your video from what I remember. Made those points in my own video. Didn't see it. And a confirmation of you saying that he control his range and his power was never intercepted in your video. I watched it. You didn't call me any of that. And even if you did, you're not posting that in the scan. And it doesn't declose the form of what I was saying. If you're saying that, why are you coming in this as the factor that they will go and destroy it if you're not acknowledging the function of their power? That doesn't match up. You're saying he doesn't care for the form of the story, which is not fucking true, but a value of the character in the form of his power. Let me see if I said that in my own video. You don't show any proof that you said it in his own video. And I don't have to look, because it's not the prospect take of a bait. Even then, you got a bunch of them going for the video. You didn't advise which is the form of the video in this point. You should have said in multiple different videos. In that video, you're correcting a combination of scaling your own opinion on things. No matter if you did, we're talking about the debate point. The point you're trying to make, I claim in my video, that isn't concession, you inbred fuck. Oh, I'm inbred, but you won't come in a way to go ahead and explain it. This person is still red herring. Never saw you did, and in this debate, you kept saying they couldn't. And I'm not inbred, you're still red herring. Never saw that in your video. Which video? Show me a link so I scan. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. You're wasting my time. You're a mouth-breathing fuck. Okay, well, you're a mouth-breathing fuck, too, because we all talk. You're just spitting cap. I bet you're having a fucking mental breakdown with this, because you can't accompany the way you even talk. Like, you can go ahead and hate me in the comments saying I can't read some of the format of it, even though I'm reading for the comment of my camera, and I'm trying to focus on it at the same time, coming a great view for it. That's why I keep shaking around. But I'm able to have a personal understanding of what I'm trying to say and being keen how to formulate this argument. This man saying that you're a mouth-breathing fuck who just wants clout. You breathe and talk out your mouth too. What are you talking about? And just wants clout. I made a video on you before your confirmation of just what you're doing. I don't care if you have fucking 5,000 subs and exceeding over. I think you're wrong. So you're saying anybody who makes a video on you just wants clout? Look, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Doom, but he proceeded to make videos on you because you're coming in a bunch of them yourself. That's not a defined case of truth, because he doesn't agree with you. Not everything that he said I agree with, and everything you said I agree with. But I'm talking about the power scaling, obviously. So I don't agree with you to form what it is. You just sound stupid. Like, that's not the form of what's happening. And I'm able to read. I'm not fucking literate. I'm not Romanial. It's just that I'm trying to prospect the form of how it can come up within the comment of my point, because some of it wasn't indicated of what I wanted to say because of checking my grammar. But anyway, just once cloud, you obviously have some kind of mental problem. Then coming at me about mental problems. I love it, bro. There's red herring everywhere. Somebody should make a meme about that. In debates, red herring everywhere. Fucking Buzz Lightyear and Woody, I'm telling you. So I'm going to ask you to take down your video. I'm going to ask you to take your video down, or else I'll have it removed. And she's going to say something else. One, I'm not going to take it down because you're being a jerk. And I'm not going to fucking bow down to you to the form of you being fucking mad. Freedom of speech, I have the right to. And you can go ahead and take it down. Or in the comment of what you're trying to say here, so I'm able to formally read and not seem like incorporate some other stuff. By saying, so I'm going to ask you to take your video down, or else I have it removed. You can do that if you want, even though that's not precisely the ideal of YouTube's policy within a copyright strike, because in this using your voice, not fornication of your content. And your voice is not precisely your content, because your text messages are not coming with your content. And also, I'm indulging with inner conversation, which I can make these topics that we're talking about in the messages form of public. And also, you already show your Instagram off on your video topic, so it doesn't really degrade the confirmation of keeping public information to somebody else that they want to be private, because you already incorporate that on your about section on your channel and different form in the description about what you talk about in topics. So don't even try to make that an argument if you're watching this. And you'll be receiving a copyright strike. I don't care. And no matter the case, I have 2 points. You're so mad, let me finish. I don't want clout. You're being an idiot. I'm not giving you shit. Go into the video and get the scam. Which video? You didn't clarify it again. I didn't understand confirmation. You call me fucking dumb, but if I perceive what you're saying doesn't line up there. I'm not wasting time. You came to me after you'd, and I meant you would drop it. So stop lying. No, you're coming at mental problems. Wow. Get it removed. Freedom of speech. I dare you to. I'm not afraid of you. No, you need to prove your claim or get mad and leave. You can see it to debate, and at that point, you can see to you at all. Don't kid yourself. You did if you're rage quitting. I'm not. It's just a fact. The line of what I'm trying to say here is just fact. Not like a fact, but it's kind of what I'm trying to say to glorify it. Because obviously I'm able to read this. I just wanted to be informed what's supposed to be the kind of what's happening here. What you said so far, I've mentioned my own video, and you're trying to act like it's concession. Well, it is, because you didn't proceed to prove your claim. That's how the count of the debate works. I'm not being fucking dishonest, and you can't formulate proof on which form of the video. You're over getting mad for what? I'm over here because you're a fucking retard. Well, you shouldn't proceed to be fucking rude about it. Did I call you outside your name? Did I do anything to you? Yeah, I'm not saying you're being an idiot, but I accounted for everything before saying that. And I'm still not calling you outside your name. I'm not calling you a retard. I'm not saying you're this and this and this. Yeah, I'm calling you a jerk, but you're the one who came at me first, so it's a confirmation and compensation of the things that you want to clarify. Don't formulate something that expects them not to be directed to you. Yin and yang, correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like I'm butchering the comment what that's supposed to mean. But you can't prove your point. Or look up the scan. I did in my own video. You did, and you didn't form what I saw. Prove your claim. Prove it. I'm not, and you're red herring again. I know how to talk to people. Well, did I say I'm not? Because it sounds super fucking fast. Cause I was saying know how to talk to people to him. Because he's coming to all this different shit and just speaking out of turn. Speaking of which, I'm being nice. Either take down your video or have it removed and stroked. You mean strike? That doesn't line up at all. But no, I'm not going to, because I have my own permission and freedom to not take it down. You have no actual authority to make me take it down. And I'm not using your content. I'm using your video. And if YouTube takes it down, okay, well, YouTube, your validation for it doesn't make any sense to me, but go ahead and proceed to do it. It's still out there, and people still saw it. So a form of advisement for why you were going to do it won't change the confirmation of what I'm trying to do. So I don't care. Do what you want. Why you mad? Striked. We could end this, but you're mad because you can't handle hate. What hate, you dumbass? The hate of me trying to pursue to give you an argument why I think you are wrong. Like, what are you talking about? You're just trolling. I don't care. You didn't act nice. I would. If you would stop being a jerk. Going up here, going to do that shit. I would if you would stop being a jerk. Seems like I said something else, but lines up what I'm trying to say. I'm creating a common way of going and speak and read. Again, not fucking illiterate. There's a big fast coming in how things are like. If I'm reading, I'm more kind of within trying to read it super slowly and do my own thing. But I can read out and speak, especially when it comes to commentary like this. It's hate on your opinion because people will disagree with you. Don't know how debating works. Like, look at your... Okay, hold up. Line this up. Being ridiculous. No, I'm not. I'm dead serious. You're so eager to tell people I'm conceding to points I've made in my own video. Pissing me off because of that. No, you have never proved to me that point in your video. If anybody wants to prove me in the comments, I'll proceed to go and do it, and I'll take back my claim in the comments. But a confirmation for what you did, you didn't formulate an argument any side of the comment of what's happening. You just commenting a bunch of different shit that's not definitive for an argument. And you didn't want to evaluate that as me saying that I'm lying when you did. You conceded to two confirmation of points within saying that the authors control it, but at the same time saying that they can't formulate a value of their power. And you're saying that Godzilla doesn't care about the formulation of people within his order, which is not true. I do. You can't prove your claim. The points you're making, I've since made clear in my own video. Prove that. You need to prove that. What video? Show it to me. Yes, I can. My fucking video. LOL. Which one? Tell me the name. You need to get prepared next time. The one you made a stupid response video to. No, it's not stupid. If it's a problem with this, you're getting this mad over here. Which one? Prove it. What you think, stupid ass? Well, go ahead, come your way to go ahead and keep red herring and do what you want with this, like I said multiple times here, but you're not come put with a way to prove your claim. When you get mad, you start being on this and come at people. You obviously can't come in a way to go and target people, and you have big, harsh anger issues, because I've never seen somebody get this mad and not from a way to account for what's happening within arguments without proceeding to go and get this overzealous in a conversation. Stupid. If I've made a point, I don't know, because you said I'm controlling it. Well, hold up, line this up, because the corner house is like, it seems a little bit weird. Now, if I have made a point, I don't know, because you said him controlling it. Okay, thought for a second that wasn't lining up because of the direction of it. Didn't make a point at all. That's cap. Okay, what's the timestamp? Yes, I did. Later 146 to like 20 minutes in. I looked over the alignment of that, and you never said it. You know, later just watched the video a few minutes ago before recording all of this, which in the community time this was like almost an hour ago. So okay, let me check. Hold up, stop being rude for a sec. Thank you for your concession, though. I didn't concede. You didn't come to any argument that confirmates me to concede. I didn't formulate anything into your argument. You don't know how concession works. No, you haven't. Let me look. Didn't concede. No, you're backtracking. But you're going to leave and not let me look. But we will see. You just conceded. Haha, I really didn't. Prove it. I mean, I'm not surprised you weren't prepared. No, I didn't. When? Where? Prove it. You just wanted to make a video about me. Yeah, I did. To prove that you're not counted with understanding with how scaling works in the exception of story arcs, the value of Godzilla's power, or the formula of how they're like. I did. Have timestamp, dum-dum. You didn't give it at all without me having to ask you in the form of what's happening, which at the same time does mean that you gave it, but even in the timestamp, You didn't come in anything that you did. Watch it over 4:46 and watch it for me 24 minutes. You feel this? Let me go make sure I get that with a confirmation. Hold up. Yep, he said literally 146 to like 24 minutes in. He's 24 minutes. You know, you get the confirmation of the slang. There's no format that proceeds to align you to say that he controls his range and power. You did not say that. You're saying you're going to mess a big range within the whole. But you didn't say a format of his value, his power, how you can see he's going to do this stuff. You're saying he wouldn't give a fuck about this, and you're not understanding the comment of his power, which is why I disagree with you. But then you can see to the format of what he's trying to do, but then saying it's not, so then you just decline the confirmation of you conceding. Timestamp, dumb. Yeah, I'm dumb. But you didn't proceed to come in any proof. Yeah, I got you. Totally makes sense. Would be able to make this more clear in the full debate, yes, but can't fucking say it. Hold up. Yes, but you're not. You're not for clout. You're red herring. So man, can't come in without fucking tongue. So man, so I need to get some fucking water. Say you made a video about me. Yeah, I proceeded to count that because I want to make that clear, and I would be the best for it to get your fucking attention and get my view out on you that you cannot formicate good knowledge on scaling. Simple as that. You're not even making a definitive point here. You're literally red herring and taking one subject and projecting it. You're down on have it removed. Do it. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Freedom of speech. You're not gonna take that away. Okay, I was about to say the N-word. Sorry for about that. I don't know him like that. I want to perceive that as a way to go ahead and make accountability to talk to people. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm better than that. I understand that format. Sorry. I don't know what I even said there and why I perceived that. Yeah. I know. I'm looking. Keep red herring all you want. I did. Yeah. Okay. And? Because it's for real. What does it change? Other people make videos about you. Don't get on them. Then you're being a jerk. It's herring, you dumbass. Okay, either way, you still proceed to go ahead and do it. I'm fucking dumb, but you don't understand the confirmation of conceding and being a fucking asshole. Like, it's simple as that. Because now I'm actually kind of getting annoyed because he's coming at me when I didn't find a way to call him outside his name. This is how he talks to people. Like, it's very dumb, it's very hypocritical and narcissistic. I don't need to remove nothing. Being a fucking moron, that's why. You're being a jerk. That's how you talk to people? Technically, you can't even because I just have your voice, not your content. Simple, so it's facts. No, I'm not. You're being dumb in this debate and being rude. Either have anger issues or you mad about something. I'm looking at it. Now, hold up. Then he goes on with this last one of a tangent. And I just said my last thing. This is about to be the end. Almost an hour full reception of a debate. Just everybody, it's Amon here, editing my lease. So I was gonna make this quick. I want to go ahead and recount some things that Amon in this video recording did not clarify. One, I meant Buzz Lightyear, not Lightbeard. A metaphor of how he was doing things not make sense to me. He cannot scale properly. He comes at people. He's excessive with how to talk to people. Even being mad is not going to pursue his argument without being mad. I mean, if you have anger, it doesn't mean that you're excessive. It's just that people cannot come in a way to talk to people nicely. They start wilding out like that, and that's not compound with something to do. I really don't agree with that, and I feel like he cannot proceed to do what he needs to do in a different way. We can have formulated this conversation with an actual debate or did some better things. Me personally, I would say that I couldn't have found a better way to go ahead and talk for the topic. I can read enough from a literal manual, like I said before. I just want to line that up. This isn't an exposed video to go and show that he doesn't say mean. It's just supposed to expose that he doesn't know how to come in a way to go and scale. He did concede. He didn't line up what his points were. I know you guys can't see the text messages to get your own observation on it. But believe what you want to believe. Maybe you might make a video about me. I don't know. You can call this childish, talk about these DMs between us, but it's only way we're going to be able to form a debate, and you wouldn't call me, so there's no way I could form a way to actually talk about it, and I wanted a video to express my opinion. I don't think that he can do what he needs to do. And a more better clarification for how he can see it on both of my points is that he says in his video that the writers control the comment of how these characters control their capabilities slash the value of their power, etc. But then disclose that saying that they would destroy something because they're fighting for their lives. That's disclosing the confirmation of the value of their power. You need to understand the format of that and not switch up on your point. And he does that back to back in different cases. So I'm trying to explain to him that comment what he said. Then he proceeds to go ahead and acknowledge that. So that means he concedes to the format of what my point was against him. It's because you say in the video doesn't mean you didn't disclose it. You switched up on a point. Then I'm talking about a form of controlling his blast. You're saying that he doesn't. He controls it in fight, and he controls it when he's trying to do something. He doesn't control it in fighting the humans in one of those other scenes because, one, he's mad at them. He's trying to preserve order and account for their sins in the scenario so that they understand that if you indulge in betrayal, you will serve the consequences. Devastation is all you will receive from God's because you're defying God in this scenario. So by that format, that's what it means to clarify what he was doing. And I'm glad I'm able to talk today because, one, without script, I know how to talk, and almost a tongue twister, but at the same time, like I said, to reiterate, I wanted to make that clear. I got no super beef with King Kong19100. I just think you're wrong. This has made my point already, so it doesn't really change anything. Him, have a nice day, have a nice life. Next time, better talk to people, because if this is how you talk to people every time you get mad, you have some problems, not mental problems, because not like you, I'm not going to come at you for whatever's going on with you, but you have problems being able to talk to people. And I don't know why for a person who is trying to make videos like this, he comes out his way to come at them, because never in this point I ever come at him. You can believe that I did or whatever. I noticed some King Kong 19100 fans that will come at me. I'm not going to call you fanboys because y'all going to stick with your rider, you know? It's all that. But I'm just saying that, with that being said, I'm not trying to discourage him, but he's the one being overzealous with this. That's all I'm trying to say. Not overzealous to being immoral, but the form of him just coming at me red herring back to back and doing the most out of turn shit. It never makes sense to me. But whatever. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, mommy.